right, I'll say good day to you this day of your time, and welcome once again to the transmission of the Interstellar Alliance social experiment, Step 6, which is titled Gatherings.
Who created the technology for our souls to have a human, physical, and subconscious experience?
Your spirits did, your souls did. If you're talking about the idea of why it exists that way fundamentally, well, again, that's simply part of all that is to experience itself this way in what you term the experience of physical reality in this particular dimension. There are other ways to experience physicality. There are other ways to compartmentalize and experience psychological effects in different parallel realities. But in this particular timeline, this is the way physical reality is experienced. This is the mechanism, or the quote-unquote technology, as you have called it, of how the soul experiences itself as a physical being.
How many humanoid beings are there in the Milky Way and neighboring galaxies that we interact with on some level?
You interact with an absolute minority of humanoid beings. There are many, many, many humanoid beings, millions upon millions of humanoid beings, and millions upon millions upon millions of others that are not humanoid at all. You interact with a very small fraction of humanoid beings, mostly Pleiadians and hybrids and greys, some others as well. Sirius can be considered to be somewhat humanoid, even though they are amphibious and bear more resemblance to the idea of a salamander, but still possessing the bilateral symmetry of a head, two arms, two legs, which you would loosely call humanoid. But you interact with a very, very small fraction of the humanoid beings that do exist, and an even smaller fraction of beings that are not humanoid at all.
Thank you, Bashar. We've run up on time. Is there anything else that is important that you want to share with us?
Allow yourselves to know that you have accelerated greatly in the past few months and brought in more rapidly what you would term a future that is more resonant, more vibrationally aligned, and more highly probable in the direction of open contact. It is not so very far away in terms of time that it will begin. A couple of years. It is imminent in its beginning. Open up, participate, act, join, communicate, receive.